I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
Caring for endangered animals along with a team of keepers.
And helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is our amazing story.
This is 1Z3.
Our Grandad always says that modern technology is ruining our animal instincts and communication skills.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's making his point and trying to get us off our phones with a game of charades.
One. Second word. This is amazing. I so need to film this. Yes.
Come on. It's 1Z3.
Oh! More importantly, I've just posted the Grandad dance online and my followers are going mad for it. Oh, look at all the likes.
Grandad's more into social connection than social media.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was trying to go viral.
Boys, why don't you get off your phones and go and learn from the experts, the animals.
They are the kings and queens of communication.
Okay, let's go. We're on a mission to discover more about the many ways animals communicate.
Coming up.
I learned more about the way meerkats move.
Look, he's head bobbing.
Snow leopard cub Shen shows me the power of a whiff and a sniff.
He's getting so into it.
And male lion Moto takes the sound of his roar to another level.
Oh, boys, everyone is loving the Grandad dance. They're going crazy for it.
With Grandad smashing it on Cam's socials, we're finding out how animals broadcast themselves to the wider world. 1Z3 Zoo is home to a whole host of amazing animal sounds, from squeaks to squawks, from calls to cries. And today I want to learn more about one of our loudest inhabitants. Oh, might be able to hear him. That's Moto, our male lion, and you can hear him all across the entire zoo. And that is loud. In the wild, a male lion's roar can travel up to 5 miles. It's the perfect way to make his threat known to anything that might enter his territory, such as a rival lion or a dangerous predator like a hyena. Here at the zoo, nobody pays Moto much attention, except me, of course. To measure Moto's roar, I brought this nifty little device with me, which scientists call a decibel meter, and it's literally going to help me to read just how loud Moto's roar is. But seeing as it is a roar that I'm measuring, I'm going to call this my Roar-ometer. Moto's keeper Ian has joined me to see just how loud this lion's roar actually is.
Are you going to make sure it works first?
All right, let's give this a go. Roar! All right, that's not bad. I got to 70 decibels, which is about as loud as a washing machine. But lions can get much louder than that. Ah, here comes Moto. I've got the Roar-ometer ready. Now all we need is for Moto to play his part. Go on. There we go.
That was just a baby growl.
Yeah. Hopefully, when he really starts to roar, we'll get much louder than that. Oh, so now he's rubbing his head all over the bushes and putting his scent all over the habitat, just marking his territory. Wow, that's loud. Oh, wow, he's hit 110. You can really see that the roar comes from deep within his gut and literally his entire body is moving as he's roaring, almost like vibrating. It's incredible.
So the interesting thing is there is 2 parts to the lion's roar, and there was a famous lion conservationist who actually believed that that first part of the roar where he was doing the oh, is he saying, who's the king, who's the king? And the second part of the roar where he goes, oh, 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 is I am, I am, I am.
Such an impressive sound.
And it's often believed the lion that roars the longest, who gets that last one in, he's normally the most dominant one within that pride.
He's now going to rest over by his favourite bush. Wow, that roar's so loud. It's even bigger than the one before. He's on top form today. At over 110 decibels, that roar is as loud as a stadium concert. And at that volume, Moto has the lion's share of all the animal sounds at the zoo. Rawsome.
Now, I'm challenging you, Aaron. Who's due for a roaring success in the kitchen and who's about to be thrown to the lions? Welcome to Disaster Chef. We're competing to see who can make the best dish for the zoo's tapirs, Tim and Tam.
They will decide whose is a tasty treat and whose is a recipe for disaster.
1, 2, 3, let's get cooking. Let's go.
This is going to be great. In the wild, tapirs can be found in the jungles of South America. They are browsing herbivores, which means that they will eat all sorts of vegetation.
Tam is known to have a sweet tooth and a special fondness for fruit. Her dad Tim, however, likes a light, leafy lunch. They are today's discerning diners.
Maybe I wanted to use a watermelon.
Well, I got there first.
To tantalise the tapir's taste buds, Cam is cooking up his own version of a tried and tested household favourite.
What are you doing? I am gonna make banana bread, but for tapirs.
Let me have a look. I definitely don't think they're going to enjoy that, but good luck.
Aaron has opted for a savoury dish with his sweet and sour watermelon magic.
So, Az, what are you making?
I am making a fruit and vegetable melody in a watermelon.
A melody?
Do you mean medley?
I did.
Well, good luck with your melody.
Okay.
Have a nice sing-song and I'll see you in a bit.
Let's mash up some banana. That was quite funny, actually. A lot of little insects coming through.
Still a bit watery though. Building the layer for the banana bread, or shall I say pellet bread.
So, look, how we getting on? Aaron, yours is looking very good, mate. Cam, what have you done?
Although it does smell pretty good. Remember, this is a competition, and the dish eaten first by the tapirs is the winner.
Not long left, so get a wriggle on.
Some luscious leaves add a touch of presentation from Aaron.
Let's finish it all off by adding salad.
Whilst Cam has decided to make his dish look like the tapirs,
All right, got the proboscis.
with a banana for a snout.
10 seconds.
Oh, it's certainly juicy, that's for sure.
I really hope Tim and Tam are gonna like this.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
Cam's tapir takeaway might lack colour, but its biscuit base and bold banana finish means it's certainly a dish to be reckoned with.
I'm so proud of this.
Aaron's fruit and veg watermelon melody could have the tapirs singing for their supper.
Voila.
But whose dish will they prefer? Service, as the tapirs take to the table.
See which one they go to?
Exactly. So, which will turn these tapirs' trunks? Cam's banana bread or Aaron's watermelon medley? It's time to find out. Tam is tucking straight into that banana trunk.
Yeah!
No. Go on, Tim, look, what's that?
Can Aaron tempt Tim? We'll take that as a no. There's no going back from this.
He's loving it.
It's unanimous. Cam's brilliant banana bread has won their tapir taste-off, which means Aaron is today's disaster chef.
A very clear message from our tapirs. When it comes to communication skills, Grandad was right. The zoo's animals have got some super senses to help share information. Meerkats have amazing eyesight, which not only helps keep them safe in the wild, but also plays a big part in their communication. I'm off to see Keeper Amy to find out more.
Amy, I have a delivery.
Hi. Oh, amazing.
Amy's been looking after the zoo's meerkats for over 10 years. Meerkat families are super sociable, and we're about to see just how important visual communication is to these curious creatures.
What's in the box?
We have some mirrors.
No way.
Yes.
What are these going to be used for?
So meerkats don't know they're looking at their own reflection if they see it, and in the wild they would come across other groups of meerkats. So we want to see what they will do when they see their reflection.
Amazing. Let's have a look. Oh, bad hair day. Who do you reckon will be most engaged with it?
So we have one of them called Vincent. He might really go for it. He's usually very responsive to the enrichment that we give them.
I think we can actually put them one here, just so as soon as they come out the door, they'll see their reflection straight away. Now, where do we put the other one?
Let's just put the other one right next to it. Let's just put it here, yeah.
Oh, perfect. The sun's come out as well.
Yeah, they're itching to get out, so...
Should we let them out?
Yeah, let's go.
Can't wait for this. It's going to be great. All right. Oh, look, they're coming out.
Oh, yeah. There's Claude and Pablo and Romeo.
Oh, check it out.
Vincent, he's really interested.
When what you're seeing in the mirror is that cute, it's worth a second look.
Amazing. Wicked.
Peekaboo! Vincent, that's you're looking at.
Oh, one's on sentry.
Then I think it might be Nintu, being the dominant male in the group. It's his job to keep everyone nice and safe. He takes his job very, very seriously.
Oh, I just love how they just peek up like that.
Look, so he's head bobbing, so that might be like he's trying to figure out what it is that he can see. He looks a little bit uncertain.
Yeah.
And obviously the meerkat he's looking at is doing the same thing.
So even though it's not in the wild, in captivity, their instincts and natural behaviours still remain the same. Body language is one of the most key forms of communication for meerkats, especially when they're in their home. They don't want their territory invaded by another mob or a predator, so they'll make themselves big and hopefully scare the predators away.
Posturing this way to scare off competitors is a great way to stop a fight before it even happens. But meerkats have a plan B if they are still a little unsure.
Oh, and he's just had a little retreat, which is good and important as well.
Their house is obviously where they feel safe, so if they ever feel nervous, they usually run straight back to the house.
Oh, they're doing a bit of scratching and digging, which is cool.
Meerkats just love to dig. They live in underground burrows that can have around 15 entrance and exit holes. And with tunnels and chambers at several levels, some can go as deep as 2 meters.
While they didn't feel threatened by the mirrors, they did show other forms of communication and behaviours, which was really interesting to see. They were trying to work out what the mirrors were, and you can see them communicating and going behind them to check them out. So I think really successful form of enrichment.
Yeah, I would say very successful. They've really been interested in them.
Shall we leave them to it?
Yeah, let's leave them to it.
Time for fact or fake. What do you reckon?
Welcome to Fact or Fake, the part of the show where I test your animal knowledge. And today, I'm with our group of African penguins. Each individual penguin has their own unique voice. It's how they communicate, and one of the ways they use to tell each other apart. Now, when penguins are swimming through the water, they're called a raft in terms of their group name. When they're on land, a group of penguins is called a waddle, but they also go by the other names of rookery, huddle, and colony. When hunting, African penguins can dive over 65 metres in search of food and will mostly eat fish. They also might go for squid or crustaceans. Now it's time for today's Fact or Fake. Penguin poo can be seen from space. So, is that a fact or is it fake?
I'd say it's a fact. I don't think you can see it that far away.
I think that's fake.
Space is very far away, and penguin poo is quite small. I'd say a fact.
I want to say it's fake.
Those are all really good thoughts, but it is in fact a fact. Because penguins live in such large colonies, as many as 1.5 million individuals in some cases, there's an awful lot of poo in those areas, and it can actually be seen from space. And that is actually really helpful for scientists and conservationists because they're able to track, monitor, and even find new colonies of penguins just by following their pooey trails. Out of this world, right?
Over at the cat sanctuary, it looks like the Grandad dance trend is beginning to catch on. Perfect shaped Petra. As well as his moves, I'm taking Grandad's advice and finding out more about animal interaction.
Communication isn't all about funny faces. It's actually a matter of life and death with certain animals. I'm at the sanctuary today to see how some of these animals communicate in ways us humans can't even imagine.
I'm catching up with Shen, our snow leopard cub. Mum Layla has raised Shen on her own since birth. As would be the case in the wild, Dad Yarko hasn't been very involved. But now Shen is 7 months old, Keeper Ricky wants to make moves towards uniting the family.
Hey Ricky, how you doing, mate?
Hey, Ty.
What are you doing here?
So a bit of enrichment for Layla and Shen. I've got some of Yarko, Shen's dad's smelly bedding in the bag, but I thought we could hang it up and almost use it like a smelly punching bag.
Oh, sounds like a great idea. Do you know what? I haven't seen Shen in so long.
I think you'll be surprised, he's got really big.
Oh, I can't wait to see him.
Snow leopards have a keen sense of smell and a nose that is calibrated for communicating with other cats. Their scent reinforces family ties and helps mark out their territories. By using bedding that smells of Dad Yarko, we're keen to find out if Shen can begin bonding with him before he even sees him.
If you'd like to hang it up,
yeah,
we will then put the cinnamon on.
Right, here we go. I'll do the job.
Now for the smelly bit.
Lovely.
You can give it a nice sprinkle all the way over.
The cinnamon will act as an initial smell magnet and should get Shen interested.
Should we head out and then see how he reacts?
Yeah. Shen, Shen, Shen.
Hello. Wow, Shen's got big. He's still fluffy though. Still got that cub fur. So as you can see, he's wandering around the enclosure at the moment, trying to work out what that new smell is.
Will he spot the bag?
Oh, he's looking at it. Hey. He's getting so into it. Now in the wild in the Himalayas, a snow leopard would leave a scent on things like rocks and trees and all sorts, and these would be types of hidden messages left. The way they'll do this is actually they'll rub up against it, and that's basically a way of an animal saying, hey, I'm here, and then another animal will come along and actually pick up that hidden message and say, ah, I'm here too. And that is how animals communicate through smell.
And this smelly sack seems to be doing the trick. Shen's showing no fear at all of Dad Yarko's scent. In fact, he appears to be loving it.
Did you see how he was opening his lips up and like almost sticking his tongue out?
Yeah, it was the phlegm response, wasn't it?
Yes, so we call it the stinky face.
The stinky face.
So lots of animals have got this special organ in the top of their mouth. It's almost like an extra nose, and it allows them to analyse lots of different new smells and understand what that smell is.
Wow, how incredible is that? So great to see how Shen's interacting with the cinnamon bag here.
Definitely, and it's not just fun, it's really, really important because this is hopefully the first step to us being able to reunite this snow leopard family.
Oh, and look, it's going round 2 with the punch bag.
It's a positive step towards uniting a fantastic feline family for the very first time. But for now, Mum's still number 1. Like our snow leopards, many of the animals we care for are under threat. Here's Aaron with Most Endangered.
Black and white rough lemurs are an amazing species that communicate mainly through vocalization and scent. The various calls they make are used to reinforce and manage the family group, while scent glands leave smells to mark territory and warn competitors away. In the wild, they live in the tropical rainforests of Madagascar, an island off the eastern coast of Africa. They eat up to 60 different species of fruit, and just like bees, they spread pollen to make plants produce fruit and seeds. It's thought these critically endangered individuals are just one step away from being extinct in the wild. The problems come from humans and deforestation. Huge areas of the lemur's forest habitat has already been cut down. Climate change is also having an impact by causing droughts and food shortages. Poachers also hunt the lemurs for bushmeat to feed their families, even though this is illegal. The good news is that conservation groups are setting up protected areas throughout Madagascar's forests, and local people are educated to protect this endangered animal. Black and white ruffed lemurs are an amazing species, and hopefully through the work that good zoos and conservation organisations are doing together, it means that we'll be able to give them a chance of being around for generations to come.
I really hope so. Ever since Grandad encouraged us to spend less time on our phones and more time investigating how animals communicate with one another, we've seen how sight, sound, and smell are all really important for getting messages across.
But whilst we've been offline learning from nature, we've lost track of what's been happening with Grandad's dance trend on my socials.
No way! The Grandad's going viral.
Come on, everyone, let's do the Grandad!